Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing well. I've got a warning, a real warning. I mean, this could happen to any one of us in any town or any city around the country. It's happened many times before, like Flint, Michigan. And I'm talking about water, poison in the water, things that are contaminating our water, and the reason why we need to be prepared for this ahead of time. I've told you guys before that I've got a water filter that I've had for 10 years. Absolutely love it. I've got a link in the description below to it. I absolutely love it. I've actually went from, like, I had the emergency style, and we're going to be talking about a city that's literally going to have its water poisoned in 30 days. The clock is ticking. This is absolutely crazy. But I had an emergency filter, and it would be, dump water at top, gravity feeds. It takes out all kinds of things. It's third party, independently tested, including fluoride. It takes something like, don't quote me on this, I'm just going off memory, something like 99% of the fluoride out of the water, which is a poison, right? And, there's only so much we have. We've seen things with supply chain crisis before, where literally just all of a sudden, like the toilet paper crisis, like all of a sudden toilet paper was nowhere to be found because everybody ran down there when the economy shut down and bought toilet paper, right? But we've seen this before, where I believe that you're going to see a crisis unfold someday. You're not going to be able to get a water filter because there's only so many of them being made every day, because there's only so many people buying them. So why not be prepared now and just buy it and store it away? Or like me, use it every day. I've got one that goes underneath my sink from the same company, takes all this fluoride out of the water and all kinds of other contaminants, and it tastes better than RO water. And I only have to replace the filter once a year, and it's one filter. It's not a ton of filters. One filter does all of the work of four. So it's smaller, compact. It tastes better. I mean, I can't say enough about this. I apologize. I don't want this to be a commercial, but it is an affiliate link. It does help us out the channel, but it's the same price if you were to buy it on your own. And if you guys have this filter, please let me know. All right. Las Vegas, New Mexico has about 30 days left of clean water. It says after a massive and destructive California Canyon-Hermits Peak Fire, northern New Mexico has experienced damaging and deadly flooding, and now debris from that fire has contaminated much of the water. The amount of clean water in Las Vegas, Las Vegas, New Mexico. New Mexico is getting critically low. On Thursday, people were loading up on bottled water at stores, worried that the supply may run out. City leaders said they have just more than 30 days left of clean water. They're asking people to limit themselves using 44 gallons per person per day. The average person typically uses more than twice that amount. Now think about this, guys. And now I know I did a video a little while back about, it was about 15 days ago, about this situation, and a bunch of people from this town bought these filters. Why? Because they're thinking with their heads. They are strapped with facing a very, very serious situation. And this city does not have the ability to filter the water to clean it as of right now. Of course, they're trying to do things about this, but I want to open up everyone's eyes around the country, or around the world for that matter. This could happen to you. We've seen this all of a sudden where, why are we trusting the water? The government says, oh, it's fine, these are allowable numbers, only to find out later that somebody gets sick, they sue, and they found out, oh yeah, well, we've been sort of hiding stuff from you. What? Like Flint, Michigan should have opened up so many people's eyes. I filter my water. Not only, I had RO, but I don't like it because for every 1 gallon it makes, it wastes 3 gallons of water. Now, I'm not like super environmentally conscious, but come on, that is insanity. Not only from the environmental standpoint, but yeah, spending money standpoint. The world's in a drought. We should be thinking right. So I went and bought these filters, and I bought a couple extra filter cartridges. Again, buy myself time, right? Because if everybody rushes to them, they're going to run out. And that is not where I want Ninja Nation. Again, I want people that are prepared, not scared. I want people that are clear-head, clear-minded, and are hydrated. It says some businesses like car washes have to close. Restaurants are serving food on paper plates to avoid cleaning dishes. City officials say they may be dealing with this problem for years. It says, this is a quote, "It's very concerning to not only our governing body, myself, and our residents, for a lot of people are on the edge because that number is concerning," said Leo Matralis, the Las Vegas city manager. "We've given water to the community to stay off the tap for drinking so we can keep that water in a system for a longer period of time." Think about this. All of this river, right, is flowing in their water supply, and there is contaminants coming down river. They know. This is like a slow-moving train wreck. It is headed towards them, and they're like, oh crap, we can't clean that water. It's poisonous. It's hazardous. We don't know what to do. So now they're giving out bottled water. Well, what happens when they can't get bottled water? right? And I'm not saying they can't, because you could ship it in, but at what cost? You know, when you're shipping in all this water as an emergency, what happens? You know, we're looking at Las Vegas right now, Las Vegas, Nevada. They drilled a tunnel underneath Lake Mead to drain the last little bit. They're about to hit Deadpool status. What if this keeps going? And not only are they not able to produce electricity out of the Hoover Dam, right? So that's going to cause rates to go up for whoever's using that electricity. But now you're sucking the rest of the water. What happens when it's gone? The real estate becomes worthless, literally worthless. People walk away, causing a mortgage crisis. Think about how bad this is. I want people prepared, not only to take advantage of these situations, because just, you know, it's not forever. It's not forever. This drought will end. It will. Just like it did in 1616 in the Rhine River, where those morning stones have come out of the ground, right? They came out of the ground. Everyone's freaking out. People are dying. Famine was going on. Couldn't produce crops. All that. It was horrible. Then guess what? It changed. That's a cycle. Just like we talk about real estate cycles, stock cycles, currency cycles. We are having a bunch of cycles converge at once. This is very serious, but it's not serious if you're ready and it turns into an opportunity. And that's why I want you to share these videos, because I want millions of people ready for this. Why? Because we've been getting taken advantage of and stolen from for centuries, and it's time to take it back. And the only way we take it back is if good human beings take that and then are benevolent, and they know the opportunity they have, and they go and grab as much as they can. They're good to people, but also they become wealthy. So we have good people, good-hearted people wealthy. That's what we're going to do. All right, guys, with that said, I'm going to put the link to the water filter company that I absolutely love, that I've been using personally for 10 years. I can't say enough good about them. I just went and actually bought a bunch of filters, and I'm going to do some filters. I'm putting a whole home filter, sediment filter in my house. So I'm going to videotape that and show you guys the process of putting that in, hopefully in the next month or so. All right, guys, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.